All right, today on the show we have Alan. He's a college student at the Metro State College of Denver, and he has a hard time keeping up with school and cooking dinner every night. So we're going to show him something simple, fast, and easy that's just convenient to make for him every night. It's going to be a stuffed bell pepper. It's loaded with vegetables and protein and starch. So it's a whole meal in itself pretty much. And it's the simple thing is that you stuff it and you bake it. That's it. Set it and forget it. So, Alan, what we're going to do is since we're going to stuff it, we just want to cut a hole in the top of here.
Okay.
Okay, just like that. And that's going to pop out. And you see this white stuff right here? Can you see that? We kind of want to cut that out of there because that's, you just do a little bit like that. That's bitter. That's not going to taste very good.
Okay.
So you just kind of go over it like that. Okay? And you can reach your hand in there and scrape it out. Just make sure you've been washing your hands. This is a very, like I said, simple dish. He's going to learn how to make this, and he can play around with it all he wants. He doesn't have to add the same ingredients every time. You could add carrots or broccoli, or it's like if you took your stir-fried rice and just stuffed it in a bell pepper and baked it. That's what it'd be, except it's better because it's homemade and you make it on your own time, and you're saving a lot of money. This dish didn't cost over $10 to make, and you can make at least 5 to 6 servings. So you'll make one, you could wrap it up, hold it in the fridge for a couple of days, and then heat it up in the oven. So alright, so now we're going to start stuffing we're going to make the bell pepper stuff mix. Okay, so Alan, why don't you take your ground beef, which is that looks about like half a pound. He's going to
Use all of it?
Yes, use all of it.
Alright.
If you have leftovers, you can just buy another bell pepper and use it. Okay, now add your tomato sauce. You only have to add about half of that, which will be, yeah, just half of it.
Is that good?
A little bit more, Alan, because we want to get kind of a creamy texture. Yeah, that's good. It's going to bake, and all the liquids are going to come off, and it's going to be really hard. Okay? So now take about a handful of your onions. Those are just a 1/4 inch chopped Vidalia onion, which is just a regular yellow onion. Okay.
Do you need some more?
Yeah, you can add some more. It depends on how much you like onions. Okay, so
Love onions.
love onions. Well, let's not go onion crazy. All right, now add your tomatoes. You can add all of those tomatoes.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
And then add your rice, and that's about 2 cups of rice right there. You don't have to. You can add about 1 cup to start. Let's start mixing it up and see how it looks. We want something that'll hold together when we ball it up, that it's not gonna fall apart.
Okay. So I have to cook the rice ahead of time, then, right?
Yes, that's correct. Good eye, Alan. We just did a regular. You can buy the rice. It's a wild rice mix at your local food store, and you put it in the rice cooker. It's a 1 to 2 ratio. 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. Okay, you put that all in there, push start, and it'll cook it and hold it warm for you.
What do you think so far? Do you think I need more rice or sauce? Or?
Yeah, you could add more rice to that.
Okay.
Just not all of it. Yeah, that's about good.
So
right
I'm
there.
Asian. I like rice. Huh.
That's why we got you a rice cooker, Alan.
Nice.
So, and you don't have to use ground beef. You could use ground pork. You could use lamb. You could use tofu. This could change every night, if you're a vegetarian. There's a lot of ways to stuff a bell pepper. Alan just has to leave it up to his imagination and his budget, because he's broke from college.
Yeah. So should I?
So no, that's good.
Okay.
So why don't you take one of these bell peppers right here,
Alright.
the bigger one, and now what you want to do is we forgot to add our mozzarella cheese.
Okay.
So you can just add about a handful of that to there and mix that around really quick.
mozzarella pretty cheap to buy in the stores? Because I know I've seen.
Yeah, it is. Actually, I bought about a half a pound of it for, no, it was about 8 ounces, so a quarter of a pound for 89 cents. It was on sale.
Okay.
So if you just look, and you don't have to use mozzarella, you could use any cheese that you wanted, pepper jack, cheddar, Swiss, you know, it's up to you. So now why don't you take some of that out there and just start stuffing it with your fork. Put it in there.
Just like this?
Yeah, just like that.
I don't want to break it now.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
You want to just pack it in like that?
Yeah, pack it in. You can have some overflowing from the top if you want.
Alright. Does this look good? Or should I add
Yeah,
more?
no, that's fine. It's up to you. How much do you want to add? I mean, you don't want to overpack it because.
Okay.
So now we're gonna take our tin
So
foil,
I'm just going to put it like this?
or
do
you
you
just
wanna
set
wrap?
it in the middle
Okay.
and just wrap straight up,
Oh, okay.
just like that. Okay. So now we're gonna take this and place it in our 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. We'll set it in there. Now that our 30 minutes is up, we'll go ahead and grab it. As you can see, this is what our finished product's gonna look like. Yeah. And you know, if you wanted to add a little bit of color to that, you could just top it with a tomato or whatever, but you know, other than that, you just set it on your plate.
Okay.
And that's it. You know, maybe add a little bit of tomato sauce to that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll grab a spoon out of here. And just take some of this tomato sauce. Drills a little over the top of there. Just like that. And that's it. And that's got all your you just got a starch, a protein, vegetables. That's pretty much a full meal, Alan.
Nice.
You know, and that's simple to eat. I bet that would take you like 5 minutes to put down. Not even.
Not even.
So,
Can we eat it?
yeah, sure. You can go ahead and try to dig in.
Sweet. Mmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.